Hi, I'm Angel with FleeceFun.com, and today we're switching things up a little bit. We are actually in my sewing studio. I have a fun project for you that can be sew or no sew, so dealer's choice. These cute luggage tags are really easy to make, and they can be sew or no sew depending on how you want to work it. For this project, you will need the following: a Cricut Explore Air 2, iron-on vinyl, heat and bond. Now, depending on what project you're doing, it can be sew or no sew, ribbon, fabric that is 12 by 12 inches, a press cloth, an iron, a standard grip mat, a strong grip mat, access to Cricut Design Space, and of course, Fleece Fun's free SVG files that you'll be able to download off of the site. All right, let's prep our fabric first. So you're just going to iron on the heat and bond or whatever interfacing you're using the instructions that are provided with it. If you're doing the sew or no sew, it's the same process, just follow the instructions. All right, next we're going to get everything prepped in Cricut Design Space, and I'm going to show you here. This is how I laid it out. It's totally up to you. And these are the cool images and things that I selected to put into it. You do have the option if you want to put another piece of vinyl behind the address, and that's kind of a good idea if the fabric has a very busy pattern and it makes it harder to read. So you can layer the vinyl, and it's a good option just to make that address pop a little bit more. As you get everything set up in Cricut Design Space and you're about to cut, be sure to mirror all the vinyl images. All right, let's get this all set up to cut out. Now, one thing I am going to warn you on is that we need to cut out one version of the tags as it is laid out and then another version mirrored so we can have the front and back of the tag. So we're going to set up our mat. We're going to use a strong grip mat and we're going to lay out the fabric on it. Now, I learned that laying out fabric on the mat, not the easiest thing, but here's a quick little trick for you. Just roll it up so the shiny side is out. Then you're going to lay down that edge there and just unroll it. Bam! Really easy, nice and smooth. Press it down on the mat. You're good to go. All right, so we're going to cut out the tags the regular way. Now, weed the tags. Then we're going to go back into Design Space, hit that mirror button, and cut out another set of tags in a different fabric. And of course, you can use as many different fabrics as you like, mix it up. It was kind of fun to mix and match fabrics with this. Set the dial to vinyl. Just cut out your vinyl, and of course, the process is you cut it out and then you weed it so you can, get all of the little pieces out and ready to go. So just cut it out and then weed your vinyl and set that aside. We'll be using that later. Now, to make the base of the luggage tag, all you're going to do is you're going to take one version, and it's a mirror cutout version. Stick them together. They of course will line up perfectly because they were cut out perfectly. Now iron the two tags together, following the instructions with the interfacing that you're using. If you're using the sew version, you just take it one step further and you just sew around the edge using a decorative stitch or a simple stitch, however you want to do it. If you're doing the no sew, all you have to do is fold the luggage tag in half and iron it again. Once it cools, it's pretty stiff and it stays there. It's really nice. Now that you've ironed it, just check and make sure that the slit is still opening and just give it a little tug. All right, now it's time to add the vinyl. So figure out where you want to place your vinyl, place those down, and then of course using your pressing cloth and following the instructions provided, iron on your vinyl. One trick I will tell you is that it's best to leave that protective plastic covering on until you're done doing all the vinyl on the luggage tag because it's such a small piece. And then I removed the transfer layer from both sides when I was done. All right, that's it. Using the slit that's there, you're just going to thread through some ribbon, and that's it. You have cute personalized luggage tags that you can totally make your own with all the different images and Cricut Design Space. It really is just a fun, quick, easy project, and it makes a great handmade gift as well. And I love the handmade look of this gift. It's beautiful whether it's sew or no sew. Plus it makes it really easy to spot your luggage in the airport, which I know I can always use a little help on. If you are looking for the SVG file that accompanied this tutorial, the link will be at the very end of this video. Also, I would appreciate a thumbs up here for my hard work. It's validating, I'll just be honest. If you also want to look at my other free tutorials that I have a link to all my free patterns and tutorials that are available on fleecefun.com, Or, you know, just look through the YouTube channel and I have a bunch of tutorials there as well. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on a single brand new free pattern that's available. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and remember, velvet is pretentious, fleece is fun. Even though there wasn't any fleece in this video. What can I say? Even the fleece girl needs a break from fleece once in a while.